Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video, a very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the month of June. I'm gonna tell you all how the month of June 2022 would be for you. At the starting of the month, you'd be seeing an Aquarius ascendant, and in the ascendant itself, there will be the planet Saturn in its own sign, in its Mool Trikon sign. Saturn is gonna be very powerful at this point in time. In the second house, you'd be seeing the Jupiter-Mars conjunction. Jupiter will be in its own sign at this point in time. Mars will be together with the planet Jupiter, with its friend Jupiter in the Pisces sign. In the second house. In the third house, you'd be seeing the Rahu-Venus conjunction. In the Aries sign. In the fourth house, you'd be seeing the Sun-Mercury conjunction. Sun and Mercury will be together in the fourth house. In the fifth house, in the Gemini sign, you'd be seeing the planet Moon. In the sixth house, in the seventh house, in the eighth house, there will be no planets. In the ninth house, in the Libra sign, you'd be seeing the planet Ketu. Well, in the 10th house, in the Scorpio sign, in the 11th house, in the Sagittarius sign, in the 12th house, in the Capricorn sign, there will be no planets. So this is the planetary position for y'all when the month of June starts. On the 1st of June 2022. Well, seeing the planetary positions on the 1st of June 2022, I want to tell y'all that this month is gonna be a bounce back time for y'all. You are gonna come back in your life at this point in time. If you had failed in the previous month, then at this point in time, you are gonna see success. At the starting of the month, you need to recondition your mind at this point in time. And you need to recondition your mind by saying that good things are supposed to happen to me. You need to repeat this sentence several times during the month that good things are supposed to happen to me. And once you recondition your mind, then you will see the difference in your life. You will see things happening in your life. You are gonna see a tremendous time for you in the month of June 2022. So start on a positive note in the month of June 2022 and remain positive throughout the month. Because I'm telling you that you are gonna make a comeback in your life. You are gonna make a bounce back in your life. Your failures, your defeats, your disappointments will be a thing of the past. And you will see success in the month of June 2022. Well, the reason I'm telling you to tell yourself that good things are supposed to happen to me is because death and life is in the tongue. So speak life to yourself at this juncture. In the month of June 2022. In life you can have more than what you have currently, because you can become more than what you are currently. So continue to work on yourself at this juncture, on your mind, on your finances, on your business, on your career, on your job, on your relationships, on your love relationships, on your marriage, on your married life, on your children and property. So for instance, if you want to acquire a property, if you want to purchase a property, don't give it up easily. Continue pursuing to buy that land, that property in your life, and you'll see the success during the month of June 2022. You need to be very careful of what you feed in your mind at this juncture. So you need to give special attention to your mind at this point in time. Your mind is the most powerful force you will ever face in your life. It will tell you lies. It will discourage you. It will try to pull you down in your life. It will try to drag you in your life. It will tell you that you can't do a particular thing. It will tell you that you are not good enough to do a particular thing. It will tell you that you are tired when you are not. It will tell you that you can't go on anymore. It will tell you that you are not meant for that. You are not good enough for that. But don't listen to your mind at this point in time and keep on feeding that sentence which I have told you, that good things are supposed to happen to me. Repeat this sentence to yourself to recondition your mind during the month of June 2022. And let me assure you that if you take cognizance of your mind, if you protect your mind from the garbage around you, from the environment you are in, then you are gonna be successful in the month of June 2022. You know, your mind is everything in this world. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. You know, whatever we are today is because of our mind, because of those thoughts, those ideas, those plans, those strategies. These thoughts, these ideas, these strategies, these plans germinate in our mind first. And once that germinates in our mind, I mean that plan, that strategy, that idea, only then we start acting on it. And those ideas, those plans, those strategies become a reality in our life once we start acting on them. Once we start giving our focus, energy and attention on them. You know, if you give your time, energy, focus and attention to anything in this world, whether it is negative or positive, that will become a reality for you in your life. So make a conscious, deliberate and a determined effort to focus on the positive in the month of June 2022. And I'm 100% certain if you do what I'm telling you to do, then you will see fantabulous results in your life. You will see fantastic results in your life. You will see success in your life. You will see happiness in your life. You will see joy in your life. You know, as soon as a negative thought comes in your mind in the month of June 2022, consciously turn your mind away from that and start focusing on the positives. You know, in life there is a positive and a negative in every situation. But the choice is yours. Whether you focus on the negative or you focus on the positive. Whether you give attention to the negative or the positive. So consciously make an attempt to focus on the positive and the positive only. You know, in the month of June 2022, you need to remain busy in your work. You need to keep doing something at every point in time in the month of June 2022 so that nothing can disturb you in this life. I mean, no negative thoughts can disturb you during this time. So if you keep your mind occupied in your work with something, with an activity, then I'm certain that you will remain positive during the month of June 2022. In other words, don't remain idle, because an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And here is something else for y'all, that during the month of June 2022, as all the planetary positions are gonna favor you, I wanna tell you that you must start taking risks in your life at this juncture. You must be willing to take risks during the month of June 2022. You know, if you aren't willing to take a risk in your life, then you can't grow in your life. And if you can't grow in your life, then you can't become your best in your life. And if you can't become your best in your life, then you can't remain happy in your life. And if you can't remain happy in your life, then what else is there? After all, we all human beings are working to become happy in our life. So the first step during the month of June 2022 should be that you should have the mindset to take risk during the month of June 2022. I'm not telling you to gamble in your life, but I'm telling you to take a calculated risk during this time. You need to take a chance on yourself at this point in time. If you were thinking about doing something in your life, then take that plunge in your life. Start working toward that goal and dream of your life during the month of June 2022. And you are gonna make good progress during the month of June 2022 if you start working on that idea and plan and strategy which you have in your mind currently. I'd say that you need to focus on yourself at this juncture. By that I mean that you don't need to focus on your family, your spouse, your children, your relationships. Don't waste time behind them in the month of June 2022. Focus on yourself. I mean, focus on your career, your business, your job, Because if you give your focus and attention to something else apart from your work, your business, your career, your job, then you'd probably be wasting time at this juncture. I was just talking about the mind earlier in this speech. In this context, I want to tell you all that there are two categories of people in this world. There is a pessimist and there is an optimist. To the pessimist, the glass is always half empty, and to the optimist, the glass is half full. You might ask me how the same measure of the glass affects people in two different ways. It is all how you look at things in your life, how you perceive things in your life, how you view things in your life. Our lives are affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. So your perspective, your view about life should be positive during the month of June 2022. Because as I told you that our lives are affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. Your future can't be determined by what you are currently. You might not have the resources in your life. You might not have the money now in your life. You might not have the skills at this juncture. But that does not have anything to do with your future in your life. As I told you that you can have more than what you've got because you can become more than what you are. Well, all I want to tell you all is that you are gonna make a comeback in your life. You are gonna bounce back in your life in the month of June 2022. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the month of June 2022. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you may contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology, and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I want to tell you all that I have several remedies for you. These remedies which I am talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, your spouse, your married life, your marriage, your children, your property, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. You may also contact me for a Vastu visit of your flat, office, residence, factory, etc., etc., etc. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless y'all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.